Oh, is it?
Be
Oh.
a short pass in the box. Cleared away, out of bounds. Be a throw in for Palencia
All right, so let's see if we can make the magic happen.
for LAFC.
Yeah, so it looks like Vinny does not have much to say at this moment. He just have to let the ball go his way. But it looks like has been no shots on goal though from LAFC, which is very interesting. I'm wondering if it's more of a Vancouver playing great defense or the front three just falling asleep.
Think Mo might have disconnected or something.
Oh.
Technical issues. I don't know if you guys can hear me on air. If you can, I think Mo may have disconnected. We'll see.
I sure did.
We'll figure it out, hopefully. There we go. I see ya.
Oh, yes.
We're back. Was that on my end or yours?
No, that is on my end. I closed the wrong window.
And I say okay.
Excellent, excellent. So it looks like I am back in a sec. We're also live. I hope so.
I think what I saw, the stream kept up. Yes. I just couldn't see you.
Yes. So yes. So the stream is still good. It's just the section on my side, but
yep.
That's why you don't close all the windows that you have open.
Yeah. All right, Vancouver with a deep free kick incoming. Hollingshed was the guilty party. He was also the one that scored the own goal. Unfortunate. Not the right column of goal for LAFC. It'll be a goal kick after the header attempt from Gold. Ryan Gold. LAFC really, last game we saw them more protecting the outside of the box, and they're kind of dropping back now. They're honestly, since the start of the match, I've seen them be kind of skittish and drop back rather than protect the outside of the box and not let them in. Because on that right side, we've seen Palencia he got juked around, like by Fafa Picot, right? We saw that. He just ran around him. So there's been some issues so far on that right side, and Vancouver has definitely taken advantage of it as LAFC player is down. Blackman. It is Giroux.
Yeah. You know, I've been, I guess, just looking at, or maybe it was just falling on his hip, but I'm wondering if the game plan for LAFC was to go for the win, or was it more of to drop and take as much pressure from Vancouver? Because it feels like Vancouver is actually a lot less timid, and they're going at LAFC.
Maybe, I mean, it could be that. It could be that they wanted to play off the counterattack, because I don't know if they were expecting Vancouver to play like this coming out in an elimination game.
Sibuanga?
Oh my goodness, he puts it over.
Yeah, that
was close.
A striker looking at just that for himself on that one.
Yeah.
But at least it's a nice play that they got into the box. It's just the final action that was less
Oliver just puts it high. Yeah, it could be that they're trying to play off the counterattack, or they're just surprised by how Vancouver's playing. Vancouver, you might expect a team to be a little bit more calm and try to minimize mistakes because it's an elimination game. You could be going home. But no, Vancouver's coming out and saying if they beat us while we're playing our best, then that they beat us, right?
That be it.
But we're going to try to do the type of soccer we play and not change because it's got them this far already. Might as well try to keep doing it, and if it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't.
So far, so good.
And so far it's been working. Yeah. But as we're through in the 30th minute, 2-0 Vancouver still, and they're on the counterattack. Here's a chance, a miscommunication, maybe the wrong decision. They'll get it back, though. Get bailed out on the left side. Here's Fafa. His shot in. Shot by Lawrence. Saved by Yoris.
Yes.
Good save. That was a curling shot off the right foot of Fafa Picard.
And it's definitely weird showing that FOMOP saying that LAFC had 52% of possession versus 48%.
Yeah. I would like to see, I wish they had something where it showed where the possession was, like a heat map of possession, because it feels like that possession's been mostly in the middle rather than the final third, while Vancouver's possession has been a lot in, the box and around the box and putting pressure. But you see right here, LAFC's making sideways passes, backwards passes. They're not getting anything from this.
Nope, zero progression, and
now we got something. Here we go. On the right side, cross in, no one home.
Nothing.
Maybe intended for Giroud, but he stopped in his tracks. Maybe a miscommunication there. They've had a couple of those just crossed in, easily played down by Vancouver back line. This will be a cross all the way across, intended for Fafa. That somehow got there. He couldn't play it good. Hand to the face, no call.
Nope.
He called.
He's gonna shoot it.
Playing it. Loses it, gets it back. He's taken
get
down.
Up. No way.
And then they have a foul outside of the box. I don't know how that's a foul on LA, but the first one wasn't. It looked like he maybe got a hand on the face of an LA defender. Wow. Let's see a replay of this. He not so great touch.
He sure did.
Looks like he gets the forearm up in the face, and that should be a foul. And he stays in, gets lucky with it.
Yeah,
and that's not a foul.
He just felt his hand on his back and then just
that's
went
a referee
backward.
mistake. But can they take advantage of it? And now, if you're LAFC, be like a goldfish. Have the memory of a goldfish, as Ted Lasso says. You gotta get it going again. You can't worry about something that already happened, right? He already made the call. You can't change that. But now you have to focus on saving this and maybe getting a counterattack, right?
Oh, if they score this one, game's over.
Yeah, this would be a real shot into the gut of LAFC if this one is put into the back of the net.
Yeah, I would myself call it. Let's see.
5-man wall for LA. Berhalter, one of the men ready to take it. The other one, number 25, Ryan Gold. The left foot of Gold. The shot off the wall of LAFC. I think off the head of Giroud right there. It'll be a corner for Vancouver as the pressure is sustained. Gold trying to get a second right there.
Well, he has definitely shown that he can get more than one if given the chance.
Oh, that's that camera angle did the Vancouver player dirty. He showed that the ball was not on the line at all. Put a little bit too in front of it.
Ref didn't see it.
Chance. Oh, handball. Friendly fire. Fafa being a little cheeky there.
And these are typically the worst thing.
Yes,
and those are typically the worst thing because that means Fafa, for example, is feeling himself well. So that means he has no pressure. And that is not a good thing to see for LAFC.
You gotta feel like you're kind of running on air. You kind of feel like you're running on air right now if you're Vancouver. A little bit of pep in your step, feeling a little bit more confident because you got out to that two goal lead, and now you can kind of play a little bit looser. Because when you play a little bit too tight, trying not to make a mistake, a lot of the time you do exactly what you're trying not to do. Yeah.
They should make Fafa an example of that one making those type of
Yeah.
things.
Like earlier in City's season, sorry, not earlier. So towards the end of City's season, when they were out of the playoffs, I talked to head coach John Hackworth
Mhm.
about does this game, are these guys a little bit do you think they played a little bit better? This was after a game that they had won after they're out of playoff contention, and I asked him about, do you think they maybe played well because they have the pressure of the playoffs off of them? And he said, yes, but I put the pressure on them this week a lot. But
Yeah,
I think when you can play loose, when you can play free, that's when you can show how good some of these players are.
yeah, and that's definitely why I think you see also the big shift when a team is playing well because they're winning games versus when it goes sideways. That's where the mistakes, the dispute within teams happens. It
Mm-hmm.
definitely have a correlation between
Oh,
those
100%.
two mentalities. But it looks like seeing from the LAFC team at this moment, it looks like they might be a little down and try to do a lot more individual.
Yeah.
Like,
One person's trying to take over and try to get it back for their team, but that style doesn't work unless your name is Cristiano Ronaldo or Lionel Messi right now.
yes, and
Maybe
especially
maybe
when
5 years ago
Vancouver is
also.
failing themselves now, that's not
Yeah.
good for Maurice.
Who do you think the greatest of all time is? Between do you think it's between Cristiano Ronaldo, CR7, or Lionel Messi? Do you have someone else? What's your opinion on that?
I always get in a lot of trouble, but for me, Pele is still the greatest of all time. And I think
I definitely see that. Um,
And I think for me,
yeah,
a lot of the things that comes into plays not only like on the field prowess, but also all of the things that happen between and before, after, and in between his soccer career,
yeah,
and all of the doors you opened for others, who you played with, and the time that you
all the
played
good he
with,
did. Yeah,
all of those things for me come into effect to
mm-hmm,
then just have
for sure.
we'll say Cristiano Ronaldo had those great teams that he was surrounded with, but also Messi was surrounded by some
Mm-hmm,
great legendary players. So
yeah,
it,
I'd say if we're talking on legacy, it's definitely Pele, right? But if we're talking on skill, I would probably go Lionel Messi.
I could see that.
I would say this: if you put Cristiano Ronaldo in the frame Messi has, being a little shorter, being a little bit skinnier, I doubt he has the career Messi had, right?
Yeah,
If you put Messi in the body that Ronaldo had, I think he's undisputed the greatest of all time.
yeah.
It
I
comes
think,
down. I mean, I think, yeah,
and I think when somebody asks me for between the two, I always tell them Messi has the God-given talent, and Ronaldo had the
yeah,
I work harder than you talent. That's what made them
yeah,
great. But also, if you put them in separate generations, there always will be that debate of who is better.
yeah,
Because if
for sure.
Ronaldo was by himself and doing this, people would have said within that 10, 15 years, he's the greatest of all time.
Yeah,
And if Messi would
for
have done
sure.
it by himself. So it's
Yeah,
a never ending debate. And it just depends on
yeah,
maybe
for
the
sure.
generation you're in and what you've
Yeah,
seen. And also, they don't play the same position.
they don't.
Yes. But one thing about Messi and Pele argument though is just like in basketball and football, they do consider how many rings you have in the discussion,
It's
right?
true. Very true. Like
But
Tom Brady, he has seven Super Bowls.
yes, and for us, the ring is a World Cup.
Uh
So
and
there's the
Pele is the greatest when you take that into
yeah,
account.
so there's the
100%.
3 versus 1, and it
Yeah,
took one very long time to get it. So
I agree.
so if Mbappe gets another one, what would be the discussion then? Or if he gets
It's
two
true.
before he
He's
retires?
pretty young still.
Yes. So, but I do understand where people, you know,
Corner for
how they
LA
see it.
is whipped out. Yeah, I understand both sides of it. I mean, and we are so lucky to be in a generation that
Yep.
has these two amazing players. And a generation that's going to have some of these amazing players, some of these young guys, like Vinicius Jr. and like Yamin Yamal. I think that's how you say his name.
Yep.
The Spaniard.
Lamine Yamal,
Uh,
yes.
yep. And all these young guys and like Mbappe and this next generation of soccer players. It's so fun to watch because if you give them a time span that that you're gonna watch them, they're gonna have some crazy highlights we'll be watching for years on years.
For quite a while, yes. And now I think for them it's the perfect timing because the other two are out the picture.
Yeah.
So now it's all for them to do what and take as many Ballon d'Or as they can because those two are not there anymore.
Yeah. And speaking of greats within Messi and Ronaldo's generation, we have one on the pitch right now. And Oliver Giroud, one of the best Frenchmen to ever do it, for sure.
Yep, I guess the leading goal scorer for France, yes.
Yeah.
And I think he's won pretty much anything you can think of. I think except the Euros, so he's definitely in those legendary discussions.
Definitely. Here we go. LAFC trying to take advantage of a mistake on the left side. Pass in.
Yep, and like
couldn't
we were
get
talking,
it to go.
There's one player wanting to be the hero, and right
exactly.
That was Bouanga.
Yeah, and you just got to get it out to your teammate there. Oh, and there's a foul and a yellow card to him as he tried to be a little bit more selfish. Bouanga is going to get a yellow as on the ground in pain is...
I don't know.
Is that Veselinovic? No, that's Kubas.
No, that's... Oh, wow.
We were both wrong. It is. I think he got him on the follow through there.
Yes. I think he could have.
I'm not
sure.
He
could have just moved.
Yeah. Trying to debate a yellow card, I don't think has ever worked in the history of soccer, but they do it every time. Once you're given the card, it's hard if hard for them to take it back.
Yeah, it's pretty much just
possible.
It's a VR one if it's a very bad foul.
Exactly.
But it looks like everybody's going on Twitter. Is going pretty. They're laughing.
Are they considering a red here? I just heard the announcer say, "Is there excessive force here?"
No, he's clearing the ball.
That's crazy. We could see the force that he's giving, but it's not on purpose.
They could have always said that the other player could have moved as well after he saw the ball clear, but no, that's...
Yeah.
If they happen to do that, then you might as well just call the game.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he cannot be one.
Ooh, that first goal was close to being offsides. They checked it and they gave it to him. That was a great goal from Gold. It's coming down to his foot on the volley. It's hard to do if you just get just under that. That's going wide right and high. Good job to keep it under the bar, but above where the keeper could defend it.
They're just lucky that the MLS does not have the line technology just yet.
True. Yeah. I mean, if this is Europe, or if this is the World Cup, that might be offsides.
Yeah, the hand will be on offside.
Yeah.
But you see, he's totally fine. So didn't look like he was that hard of a foul. But he wasted a minute.
All right. 43rd minute. LAFC trying to get one before half. Vancouver again. Fafa Picault on the counter attack. Goal to pass. That'll be a foul. No, it won't.
Nope.
Shove it on the ground. No foul. I don't mind it if you're consistent with it. So far been... Maybe that was like you talked about last stream. Maybe that's one of the gimme backs. Like, he kind of missed that call. on the free kick, before the free kick where Fafa hit him in the face with his forearm. Maybe he missed that one. He says, well, I'll give him one this time.
It's like my bad.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Wasn't on purpose. I'll give you this one now. 44th minute, 40 seconds. We won't see. Maybe I would say my guess for extra time would be, or added time would be 2 to 4 minutes probably. I would say maybe 3, because you had 2 goals and you had the stoppage for the yellow card. But that's really the only significant things.
Definitely impressive that Vancouver just still kept that pressure.
Yeah.
On LA for 45 minutes.
They haven't took their foot off the gas yet, which is impressive because on paper this LAFC team has stars and has players that can change a game in an instant, and they've limited these stars to mediocre chances at best, and that's impressive. That's what they're gonna have to do. There's a turnover and they get it right back. They say play on.
Yeah,
as Giroud is mad at himself, punches the turf, maybe in pain, maybe in disappointment, probably a mix of both.
Disappointing.
Yeah.
I don't know. It might be one of those funny things for me to say, but I don't know. I think maybe Kai Kamara might be a better forward for this game because he's a lot more agile and moves a lot more than Giroud.
Yeah. I mean,
So, like, right now, Kai would have just sprinted towards defender, not just a small jog.
5 minutes of added time. My guess was wrong. I guess there was that quick VAR check that they did delay a bit for that first goal. Here's Fafa. It'll be collected and kicked out by the goalkeeper of Loris.
So looks like
LAFC.
He's like, you know what, defender, since you're not doing as great of a job, I'll just do yours for now.
I mean, that you see that again. He's cheating up. You have Palencia, the right back defenseman, cheating up to almost the circle to play a ball that gets around him.
Right.
Like, that just can't happen. That's like, you can have your midfielders like Hollingshed or Oliveira play that ball, and if they miss it, that's fine because you have guys behind you. But Palencia, there's no one behind you. Like, you are the last man back in that situation on the right side, and that just can't happen.
Yep, looks like Vancouver now is going for
again.
One.
That would be tough, especially before the half.
Yes.
Cross in, header off of one man's head. That'll be a corner.
Oh,
good play. Woo! Kubas with a great move right there. Got the pass off in the midfield to Armstrong. Kind of started that whole rush with a great kind of spin off of the defender. To take the kick will be gold. See how they're feeling, yeah. My guess would be not great.
No. Not many people would feel great about that.
No.
So let's see.
Here's the kick from Ryan Gold. Header, deflected. Fafa trying to get it. Extends an arm. Gets held. Still with it. Trying to get it. Fafa
4v1.
Looking like he's playing a cone drill right now. This is what you see pregame. Amazing to even keep that in contention, as that'll be a throw-in still in the final third of LAFC.
It's playing Rondo during a playoff game.
Yeah.
Oh, Vancouver. Oh. Yeah, it looks like LA's just playing for the
mistake from LA. Wonga. Ikumbe.
Oh. Shoot it? No.
Oh,
bad touch.
Armstrong has to cycle it back. Berhalter back to Blackman.
Yeah, it looks like LA is ready to go
on the right side. Yeah, they look like they're just trying to survive these last at least 2 more minutes.
Beyond Slaughter. Oh, dude.
Great leave. Great play, yes. But he couldn't get the clean shot off. I think that was Armstrong. puts it there and he leaves it with the back foot.
Yeah, there was miscommunication.
Just didn't get a clean shot off.
You know what? Now this is what it shows you a little bit of the disrespect. It's showing that Vancouver is feeling it. A back heel during a playoff when you have a chance to just set a leg and shoot it.
Yeah.
Up.
Oh, and collected by Loris.
See, and there's barely a sprint.
Yeah.
You see, in season, if you were looks, that's how Loris had, what, 1 or 2 assists during the season?
Yeah.
Because the moment he had the ball at his hand, they all sprinted up for the assist. But now there was all...
They look demoralized right now. They look like shocked that Vancouver is out to the 2-0 lead when they thought they were going to be. Goalkeeper Loris trying to push the pace, and his teammates just not feeling it. Be one last push here up the midfield. No, he'll pass it back.
Sounds like they're all trying to go back to LA.
It sounds like they want to hit the showers 45 minutes early. Some of them some of them very well could. There might be some subs coming out of half. I wouldn't be surprised.
Oh yeah, they definitely
LAFC changes stuff up.
And maybe Gio is one that's will be going.
He may be, because he did fall on that hip earlier. May still be bugging him, and they might just be not happy with his performance. You might need a faster guy when it comes to right now.
Yeah, Kakamara definitely have to come.
And there's half.
And there we
All right. 45 minutes, or 50 in the book. 45 plus 5.
And Vancouver is jogging in the locker room, so that says something else.
Yeah.
Yes. So it looks
They're
like
feeling good.
2-0 Vancouver.
Mm-hmm. Good game so far.
Yeah, so we're both wrong. I guess we underestimated Vancouver, but also you can really dictate who's going to have an own goal.
It's true.
And also quite a few mistakes from LAFC that led them to take the second goal. So looks like I have a few things that I have to work on technical wise because my eyes hurt looking down.
Yeah.
So we'll probably take a couple minutes break.
Yep.
And we'll be right back.
I'll come back with some stats.
Alrighty. Talk to you in a bit.
All right. In a bit. How's it going?
Netted
Let's
in
do it.
paradise.
All right. Ready for some stats?
All right, let's do it.
All right. So, if we look at possession, LAFC actually has the edge at 52%, which is kind of surprising to me. We look at passing. LAFC edges out Vancouver 87% passing on 215 attempts.
Mm-hmm.
204 attempts for Vancouver, 85%, so not bad. 4 corner kicks for Vancouver, 3 for LA. But where we really see Vancouver shine is in shots. 11 shots for Vancouver to 3 for LAFC. Shots on target is 3 for Vancouver and 2 for LA. Blocked shots, 6 for Vancouver, only 1 blocked for LA. Shots inside the box, that's a big number also, 8 for Vancouver. So they've had a lot of chances inside the box compared to only 2 for LA. And if we look at expected goals, we're looking at 0.60 for Vancouver and 0.25 for LA. So it's been all Vancouver so far
And
offensively.
Going,
oh, here's LA! Oh, he just puts it wide.
Yeah, so it pretty much shows at this point that the only thing that LA has done well so far was the possession, but if you play the ball backward multiple times, you will get a little bit more of that stats. But
yeah, you're not getting anything from it, you know?
Yeah, Giro should have touched that ball.
Mm-hmm.
But at least it's showing that LA is actually maybe going to try to push the ball a little bit more to show a little bit more aggressiveness.
No subs coming out of half. So LA feels confident in the guys they have on the pitch for the time being, at least. Okay, here is the time here. Bouanga on the left. Cuts it out. Shot off the side of the net.
All right, so I'm at 46-35.
46-36. We're right. We're on the same thing.
All right, yes.
Perfect.
The beauty of having a 49-inch monitor, you can have 2 computers connected to it.
Nice.
So I had to do this, so it looks like it's working so far.
Nice. I just got one. I think it's a 27-inch or something like that. One of the curved monitors. They kind of curve a little bit.
Like mine, but yeah, don't go crazy just
yet. I got it a couple years ago for Christmas.
There you go. Yeah, this one is quite. I don't know. This one's maybe 3-4 years old, but it's still
got a Logitech mouse. Had this one for a while and a HyperX keyboard. It's pretty basic stuff. I don't really. The mic is all right. It's also HyperX. Got this for Christmas that one year. I really thought I was gonna be a Twitch streamer in 2019. I was certain when I was 10 years old that I was going to be a Twitch streamer professionally.
Yeah, some of us. I think we all thought about it for a second.
Yeah, like that or YouTube. Yeah. When I was younger, I was definitely what I was going for. I mean, I feel like every kid nowadays does. Here's Vancouver. Oh, of course. No, of course. That was not Oh, geez. I was just talking from my experience. Oh, some heavy contact. No foul. That is crazy. Shoulder to shoulder, he says, and the pass is off.
Well, hold on. I think there's
my goodness.
Funny about the mic that you just...
Oh, LA on the right. Good play by number 3 for the Whitecaps. Adekiyubi.
Yeah, look at this.
Great play right there. Oh yeah, hey, same mic.
Yes, this one is.
I think my yeah. Nice, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Which one are you using now?
Is it the Shure M7 something?
Remember a couple years ago, Blue Yeti was all the rage.
Oh.
The little the snowball thing. Oh, don't tell me you have that too. Dude, how many mics do you have?
Oh, you wanted
That's crazy.
More?
Oh my goodness. This is crazy. Yeah, that one. Uh-huh. This is crazy.
Too many.
Too many microphones.
Too many toys.
I have this one. I have this that attaches to my headphone. I don't use it because it sucks. And that's it.
Oh, that has to be a yellow big time.
Yeah,
Yes, that's what you
he's
call a
gotta get it.
professional foul.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Oh yeah, don't talk. This background covers quite a few things that I've collected throughout the years.
Dude, I honestly, when I first started like watching your streams, I thought that you just had a really cool man cave. I didn't even realize.
It,
Like, it's really good. I'll say that.
it's a work in progress. I'm hoping that you manifest those type of things and hoping that it will become reality. But
No, I like the design for sure.
it took a little while. But it's I don't think if I'm starting from here, you can see it's PHGs and
Uh-huh.
LC and CD.
Yep.
And I think this is because I'm French national, so the French national team.
Uh-huh.
And I think if you look on that side,
Uh-huh.
that's my old club back in France.
Oh, that's awesome.
With.
You played with him?
Yes.
I didn't know you played. I don't know how I've known you for this long. Takaoka with the save.
Just had a few things. Had a small thing
What's the club's name?
so the one that's think over there, it's called AASS Sarcelles. I'll send you the link on it.
Got it.
I've had a little academy times with PNG. So,
That's awesome.
It's,
The last time I played soccer in a group, I was 5 years old, and every kid went for the ball. There was no positions. I can kick pretty hard, not very accurate, but I mean, I could probably be a goalie if I slimmed down a bit, if I grew a couple more inches.
Fortunately, being goalie now these days, you have to be tall.
Yeah, it's true. You do. You have to have long arms too.
Alright, so it looks like LAFC.
I could be a goalie in like USL 3.
I don't know. Those guys are.
That's true.
Yeah,
Division 2 soccer at UMSL. I'm not even sure if they have a soccer team at UMSL.
they do. Oh yes.
They do? Huh.
On them. Yeah, they just
I'm not. I know SLU's women's team is really good this year. I've been watching their games.
Yeah, and I think fortunately, SLU man lost. I think yesterday to Davidson 2-0. Oh,
Oof.
2-0.
Yeah, that's
Today,
unfortunate.
I think the women's are playing now, and Tom Franklin,
Nice.
I believe, is one of the announcers.
He's at every game.
Yes, because he's part of the announcers, so he does.
That's
that.
awesome.
I think, man.
He is a soccer guru in St. Louis. Shout out to the soccer zombie.
Yes. Oh, that's a bad.
Ooh.
That's,
So, was that called? Ooh.
that's a soft foul.
Yeah, a little bit.
But yes, don't sleep on St. Louis soccer. I think college as well. There's quite a few teams playing. So.
Yeah, I took a visit to UMSL the other week, about like 2-3 weeks ago. Checking out colleges a little early. I'm a sophomore in high school, so I'm checking out a little early. But I went on a tour. They invited me to check out their newspaper department, and it was pretty cool. It was nice. The people there were really cool. And that UMSL was like a second home to me growing up because my dad worked there.
Okay.
And after school, he would always take us there and finish up work. Takaoka collects. He'll try to go fast in the counterattack, and he'll slow down. Again, shots from outside of the box for LA. I'll bring up that stat again. Inside the box, it's 8-5 now. So LA has gotten 2 more so far in this half, but still not amazing. Actually, LA's expected goals has gone higher than Vancouver's at 0.64. If without the
shots on goal just now,
I think it is. But if we're looking at like if the own goal from Hollingshead didn't happen, this is a completely different game.
Oh yes.
It's a mental lapse. That's all that was.
But I think now he has to do a lot more about.
He slips on the ball. It is a circular object, hard to stand on. I don't think you should try. Probably deflate the ball. On the right side.
Showing which coach tactics will work the best now.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna put that ball about 50 feet too high and about 100 feet too far to the right. Not quite the best shot I've seen. It reminds me of one game in pregame for City. I was pregame. I was probably the first one to show up, and they were doing their cycling and like doing their. It was the pregame, so we're talking like stadium. People just entered the stadium, and they're on the north end. And Leuven skies a shot. He's like playing around. Leuven skies a shot and hits a fan while he's bringing down a beer. And he goes up, gives him his jersey. And I remember that's just what came to mind first when I saw that shot go super high, because even the pros can miss atomically.
The first one, and it was not the last one.
Oh, it will not be the last one probably in this game
No.
for Bouanga.
Yeah, I think sometimes it's not too bad when you get hit by a ball and the players know about it. It's not.
Yeah. You might get a jersey from it. Yeah. Probably get a free refund if they see you with the jersey on.
That would be surprising. But once you get it from a player, you don't wear it.
True. Yeah. It sucks because that beer was probably like $16 too.
Yeah. It's a good investment, $16.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. You have a 10% chance of that happening to somebody on a given day, but if it happens to you, it's good.
Well, you'll see it in the section 144 till 147. And
Yeah.
it might be a day.
Maybe go to City 2. They might hit a couple more over the bar. There'll be less people too, so you might run into one.
Oh, for the players or the ball?
There'll be less people.
Okay, yes.
So you'll have less competition to get hit by a ball. But also they're younger guys, a little bit less experience. They might miss a couple more.
Yeah,
I don't know. That might be a strategy.
Yes. Hopefully, I guess unluckily they were bowing down just yesterday. Ooh,
Yeah.
what?
Oh, that is a physical foul. They're gonna give him a yellow. Berhalter will be given a yellow card caution.
Unfortunately, City 2 had to bow down yesterday.
Yeah,
But
North Texas.
the score is a
And
little
that
bit
ugly
misleading,
stadium.
though, but
It was tied until 105+1, I think.
yes. And I think it showed, I forgot the two players from North Texas that pretty much would have been starters for any of the MLS Next Pro teams. And they just came in, and I think one was Scott.
Yeah.
That just pretty much terrorized defense. So it showed that they ran out of gas from there.
Yeah, they did. They looked empty. But, I mean, that stadium, that turf is ugly. I'll say that.
Yeah, from where they came
Whoa!
from. Yeah, just lobbed over.
Choctaw Stadium. It's in where the Texas Rangers play in the MLB, which is Globe Life Field. And the turf kind of looks like it has maybe a bad skincare routine or something, because it's a little splotchy. If you look it up, Choctaw Stadium turf, it doesn't look great.
Yeah, isn't it like a big? I thought I heard someone say there was like almost like a big sport complex where they had actually multiple sporting venues there.
They do.
Oh, crossing the box. Headers. Nothing. And all right, that jump was just for TV.
Ooh, that was close. Yeah, so Choctaw Stadium is the old Rangers Stadium. The Texas Rangers used to play there. They built a new stadium that actually neighbors it. But North Texas plays there. The XFL plays there. USL plays there. And rugby occasionally plays there.
Nice. Oh, what is that?
Oh,
Little sloppy.
nothing awarded. Okay, here we go. LA coming up the other way. Some crazy chances here.
Yeah, LAFC definitely has woken up now.
Yeah.
But yeah,
He's trying to do it all himself again. Bouanga trying to get a handball, maybe?
Yeah, it looks like it was a lobe, I guess.
Yeah.
French guy. Lobe?
Maybe he was trying to aim for a hand there.
Alright, so they're showing that again.
100, 106 people on Twitter. Appreciate it. That's awesome. That's always fun. I'm surprised people want to listen to us. That's kind of, or to me specifically. You get consistent viewers.
No,
You're a professional in this
I
space.
am far from a professional. I think you're more of a professional than I, because yeah. Oh yes, you're far more.
I don't have the green screen though. I might need to get a green screen behind me. Oh, here we go. And what a save by Takaoka.
Yeah, it was not too happy about that one.
Woo! Again, try to do it all himself. LAFC will keep possession after it deflected off of LAFC player and then off of a Vancouver player again. They got to keep this pressure up. They have to keep this pressure up right now. If they don't score now, it's gonna be tough for them to score again because they've kind of got okay. Yeah, how many birds did he kill there? About 7.
No, that's
Jeez.
well, I guess here yes, but if he was in Paris, that's probably 2 dozens. But
Yeah. Well, I mean they're indoors.
and you see that right there, where we were talking about Celio not falling because he wanted to take the shot. Borg
Exactly what he did there.
That and then just
He could have.
dove and then probably
Yeah.
got that PK, but he wanted to take the shot.
I respect it. I definitely do because one, from just a sportsmanship standpoint, you want to get a goal based on your own authority, right? You want to try to get one yourself, and because you might not be taking the PK, or you might just want to try to get the goal in regulation, play. But also PK is not 100%. That could have been not awarded a PK, and then you look stupid because you gave him an opportunity because you tried to flop. So it's either you're a hero or you look stupid. So that's when you purposely flop in the box to try to get a penalty.
Looks like Vancouver and LAFC are about to get some subs.
Yeah, they're encroaching on the midline towards the 4th referee.
So pretty much the way Hack was talking about subbing players, giving them at least till the 60th minutes too.
Yeah. Oh, okay. LAFC trying to get something going. Vancouver clears it back out. Maybe they'll go for a counterattack here. Or they'll keep it low. Ooh, almost gave it away. Ahmed for Vancouver over to the left side. Here's Fafa. Picault.
Oh, that's not
standing on the ball. He'll pass it up. Ooh. And Akumbe with it.
Stop complaining and
Still with it. Yeah. Gold. Akumbe inside the box. Pass through his legs. Aris taking no chance right there. That was a good play. No foul. And now they do award it after there was no advantage. And we'll see some subs here, I think. So a chance for Vancouver. Number 8 and number 20 is Schopf, and number 20 for Vancouver is, I don't know, they don't have a number 20. Oh, 20 coming out, that's Kubas. Coming out is Ahmed and Berhalter.
25.
Coming in is number 8, Alessandro Schopf, number 25. Coming at number 25.
Oh, sorry, 2.
Number 2.
So 2, and number 20 was from LAFC.
Yeah. Matthias Lombarda, and then coming in for LAFC is Eduardo Atuesta, I think, and Eddie Segura. So 2 changes for each side. Giroux out.
Wow.
We're also seeing David Martinez come in for LAFC. So 3 changes for LA.
Yeah, and it's impressive too for Martinez also played, I believe he was on LAFC too for a while.
Let me look it up.
So that's definitely a appreciation show that they kind of believe on him.
Yeah,
Instead
he's
of,
18 years old.
yes.
Played with LAFC 2 earlier in the season.
And they moved out.
Tillman off, Shanat off, and I actually didn't catch the final one off for LA. With some changes in the back line, on the front line, or Giroux was the last one off, and in midfield.
So it looks like they are taking a little bit more youth and speed.
That's what they're going to need. What they were doing before wasn't working, so you gotta change it up, right?
And plus, you gotta save them for possible going back to LA.
Yeah, you don't want to tire out Giroud.
Yeah, bad game.
Martinez, little heavy-footed touch there. Vancouver will clear it out. '65th minute, Fafa playing it back. You know those on Apple TV, you know, they have the heat maps of where a player's been the whole game. The turf in Vancouver kind of looks like a heat map of where someone's been the whole game. You know, it looks like they've been everywhere because it's like dark some places, it's lighter some places. It looks like they've been in the dark places more.
Hey, look at that. We have Luke from.
Yeah.
He's actually a North Texas fan.
Oh,
Yesterday he was
no,
watching,
welcome.
He was watching the game with us. You
Uh huh.
We we welcomed him with even though
Oh, for sure.
with the fun celebration. But hey,
Yeah.
we're all soccer fans, so
Yeah.
congratulations to North Texas.
For sure.
And
It's okay. You know, your opinion's wrong, but that's okay. Well, we still accept you.
and I will say, so technically the way I see when it comes to tournaments as well,
Mhm.
whichever team eliminates my team is who I will like to win it all, because at least you can say that you got beat by the actual
Oh!
champions.
Oh!
One
Almost
goal.
an own goal there. LAFC had a chance, didn't capitalize on it.
Yeah.
Oh!
Yeah, he should.
Little nutmeg there.
But yes, so the way I see it on my part is during tournament, I'd rather have the team that beat my team win the whole thing. So at least
Yeah.
you can say that you got beat by the champ.
Yeah, I understand that.
But
I understand that for
cheating,
sure.
though. It will be just like.
That's true. There's got to be a balance, right?
But also down there's the story that they will play against Sullivan. That
Yeah.
play for Union 2. That's en route to go for Man City.
Mhm.
So I'm sure he will have a little bit more say on, wanting to have to leave Philadelphia after winning
For
the
sure.
trophy. Oh,
Mhm. Oh, and
goal.
Vancouver
Wow.
gets a third right after LA almost got their first.
So was that did he backheel between his legs, or that was
Wow.
what just happened?
I don't even know. My goodness, that was crazy.
It looks like he went between his legs. But
Let's see
was
this.
that a backheel?
So we're looking at a throw-in, going around a man.
I don't.
Oh, it was off the back heel. It's an own goal.
So he went. Yeah.
The second own goal.
Yes.
LA shooting themselves in the foot with their own feet. And the second own goal of the game for Los Angeles Football Club is the third goal for Vancouver. They're going to give it to...
It has to be an own goal. That was.
Yeah, they gave it to Brian White on the screen, but it looked like he didn't touch the football at all.
That could not be on Brian Wright, because the last one was a back heel.
Yeah. I mean, if he had a Vancouver jersey on, that's a great goal.
Oh, yes.
Just saying.
Oh, yes. That would have been a goal.
Yeah, kind of just spinning with it and just tapping it in. But he is not wearing a Vancouver jersey, and he is not happy. So we'll see if they can try to see if they can get something back here. We'll see.
Today has been a very interesting day so far.
This isn't so much different.
Yeah,
Vancouver's been controlling the pace. It's been in front of their home crowd. They've played with a pep in their step. It's been very impressive watching them go to work.
But like in general, all the games have been.
Fafa again inside. It has been 2 PKs and now a 3-0 for the underdog.
And then the
A corner.
games, Columbus is out of the playoffs.
Yeah. Houston's out.
Houston's out, which up between the two.
Yeah, it was.
And now 3-0 Vancouver with 2 own goals.
Now, I wish we wouldn't have to wait 3 weeks to watch more of this. Or 2 weeks after next week.
So but there's other games that you guys can watch. There's a lot of
That's true.
EPL,
That's true.
South African
Of course.
soccer, and, maybe
This has been exciting.
Maybe it's
That's
time
true.
to watch other leagues for that break.
That's true. 100%. I do. I need to get into the USL more.
Yes. And
They're in
there's
the
been
playoffs right now, aren't
a
they?
lot of games today. I believe there was
Yeah.
a lot of games too.
Uh-huh.
I believe last. So a little bit of the connections with St. Louis. There was Ezra Armstrong. He plays for North Carolina.
Mhm.
Unfortunately, his team was out, and I think some of my friends at in the 11
Mhm.
also did not make it too. So there's a lot of players.
Oof. So they made it to the Open Cup semifinals, but they didn't make it to the semifinals of their own league.
Yes.
It's unfortunate. 3 straight corner kicks and almost a headed goal, just way over from Blackman, the center back for Vancouver. Here's the goal.
Yeah.
That's an own goal.
Yeah,
That's an own goal. This is going to be changed. Brian White's not going to be super happy about that after about his stats, but that's okay. He should be more happy that his team will go on most likely to win this. Yeah, they are calling it an own goal on Segura now.
Yeah, makes sense.
They did change it. Good job by the scorekeeper there.
So now the question is, hopefully they keep the same energy now, or
Yeah.
but LA has to literally score a goal like now.
Yeah, ASAP. We've seen it before. Is it probable? No. Is it possible? Yeah.
But we haven't
100%.
seen them do it.
Yeah, no, we haven't.
Like LA Galaxy do it to them.
Yeah. You could get 6 goals in a minute, right? That's a goal every 10 seconds, but
Right there.
that is, yeah, it's a handball. But that is never going to happen in an MLS game, nonetheless, the playoffs, right? It's so far-fetched right now for LA that it's going to be a enormous and gargantuan task for them to overcome this deficit for sure.
If they do it, you might as well just give them the cup.
Yeah, no, I mean, if they come back from this to win the series, the momentum's gonna be good, but then they'll have to wait 3 weeks. The momentum might not be good after that, but we'll see.
Yeah, just crash.
I'll say this. I think I can speak for everyone in America or not in America, mostly in America, but I cannot wait for 2 days to be over so I can stop seeing political ads.
Yes.
I'll say that.
I guess
Some of them.
There will be a lot of. I don't know. Would they be after that the aftermath of it?
Maybe. We'll see. It's because for me it's either like, yeah, I know I already mesh with a lot of your ideas, but a lot of them is just like, I don't want to see your face on the screen. Come on.
Yeah.
Like I'm watching a soccer game and then I see someone's face and I'm like, I don't want to see that person's face right now.
Yeah, that's one of those things that I miss. Oh, is it?
Oh, and he just didn't shoot it. Armstrong. Oh, and he fouls him.
And that's one of those
looking a little bit gassed out.
France, for example, I believe is final week or maybe 2 weeks of voting that they are no longer allowed to do political posts.
Okay. How long were you over across the pond? When did you come here?
I was 15.
Nice.
So, but I think I will say spend half my life here and half my life there.
Nice. Yeah.
Most of it. So yes, I miss those days where they shut.
What's the voting age over there?
I'm still 18.
Okay. Let me look it up.
It is 18. Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
But yes. But
I know in Europe a lot of the.
Both places, so.
Yeah. You have dual citizenship for sure. Honestly, for me right now, I would rather watch paint dry than be one of the players that just got subbed out for LAFC having to watch this aftermath.
Yeah. Oh, or they're probably like,
Yeah, or they're just like, yeah, I'm glad I wasn't a part of that third goal. Maybe they're up in the showers and they're listening to political ads over the radio.
Yeah, most of them don't.
I would.
Even need to vote anyway, so.
Yeah, I know.
No
They're
problem.
trying to hear the radio call and they just get an ad. Here we go. On the outside, trying to get another play by himself. Cross in, Takaoka. Good play to knock that down. Oh, Armstrong, another blunder. It'll be
A goal kick.
goal kick. Little
Yeah,
bit
there was a little
confusion there.
sloppy in the box.
That was not great. Kubas has ran 6.1 miles. Armstrong, runner-up at 6 miles, and Gold at 5.7. All top three runners, like the most distance covered in this game so far, are Vancouver players.
Yeah, Vancouver's.
Oof.
And
We got a sub happening.
And Kai Kamara.
Kyubi. Yeah, 2 subs. We got Boanga coming in for Kai Kamara coming in for number 99. Hollingshed, the own goal, first own goal, I should say, participant coming out in favor of Jesus Morillo.
I'm quite surprised that Kai just came in.
Yeah, no, for sure. I could see that being a halftime swap, right? But we had David Martinez come in for Giroux instead of him.
That was kind of a late.
I wonder if they prefer him. In some pain is Fafa. Murillo trying to argue. Never works. Fafa switched which leg he was holding. The camera panned. He was holding his left leg, and then it turned around for a bit, showed him back, and it was holding his right leg. I don't think he hurt both of them, folks. I think he forgot which one he was holding.
Oh, it was the nearest.
Or, yeah. That's hilarious, though, when people hold the wrong thing. Like, you get hit in the chest, you start holding your side.
Yep. Wow, it's the one that.
That's always hilarious.
Has a lot more sympathy from the ref.
Yeah. It's more realistic because if you get hit in the head, you're not holding your knee, right? You know? The ref might believe. I mean, that would be weird. Maybe you hit your head a little too hard. You don't know where your head is anymore.
Oh. That
Oh.
was close.
Almost got a fourth.
Wow.
So when you were in the academy, did you wear a mouth guard? Because I just saw White had a mouth guard on. Was that something you did, Brian White?
That I'm not sure. Maybe he got that work done, or it's past experience. So it's like one.
Maybe.
I think it's almost like one of those times where I don't know if you remember Peter Cech from Chelsea
Mhm.
when he had the head injury.
Yeah.
He started to wear that hat with like all the foam around it, but then
Yeah.
it became his signature.
Yeah,
outfit.
uh-huh.
So I'm wondering,
I mean, if Brian White's gonna jump like that for headers, maybe he does need the mouth protection. You know, I mean, I wouldn't doubt it. He came in. He was parallel to the ground.
But I think I've seen pros do it once in a while that have mouth guard. So
Yeah,
I don't maybe overbite or
and they could come from other sports. These could be former rugby players that are coming over and they're just used to the feeling, right?
he's kind of
Could just be something of comfort.
a little stocky. So.
That's true. Here we go. Martinez on the right, cross in. That's number 6. Blackman, Tristan Blackman will head it out for a corner kick. Vancouver fans waiting for the final whistle. 12 minutes left. Completely different.
Really have to
Polar opposite from game 1. Crossed in, header is missed. Shot, and it's saved! Did it go over? They're going to say no. What a play.
Oh, look at that. He has one of his. He looks like a water polo guy, though.
Veselinovic. They're saying that they're asking for a handball.
All right, he goes there.
Let's see this.
There. No, that's
Back
it.
post, number 13. Nope, that's all knee. That's the knee.
Yeah.
That's number 15, Bjorn Inge Utvik.
I think he thought it maybe he was playing wild.
The sub that just came on, like you were talking about earlier, head protector. Great play right there. 10 minute, 30 seconds left in regulation. We'll see maybe some added time. Cross in. Number 13, that's Oliveira. And right to. Almost like the target was in bright highlighter yellow.
Yeah, but at least put it towards the upper 90 if you want to
Yeah.
shots like that.
Uh-huh. He's not gonna do what Ben Lunt last year, and it's gonna go through his feet. Shout out Ben Lunt, great keeper. We all make mistakes. It's okay. He's like what, 6'7"? That guy's huge.
Yeah.
They call him Big Ben for a reason. Maybe I don't know. I thought he was like a clock enthusiast first, and I was like, oh, okay, because he's tall.
Oh, and then the building in London.
Yeah, yeah. So no foul, all ball. 81st minute. Blackman having no problem with passing it backwards and waiting it out if he can. Back to Takaoka. His pass up. We have seen some crazy 3-goal comebacks in this stadium. Vancouver came back against City SC, 3 goals.
Sure did.
But it's possible.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure that's not gonna happen with LA.
LAFC has a more sound defensive front than City SC had that night because there was injuries. Kyle Hebert was on international duty. All right, we got some subs here. Raposo is coming in for Fafa. Great game for him. Priso coming in for number 26 on Vancouver. That is... Who is number 26 on Vancouver? Oh, Armstrong. And then...
A little bit of more chances.
Yeah. And then... Yeah, like I said, Fafa Picault coming out. Raposo coming in.
Hmm.
83rd minute just started. I'm surprised Vancouver isn't dropping back into 5 men on the back line.
Yeah, because I think
We've seen...
They will think, just thinking about that is that you will be giving LAFC a lot.
It's
more
true.
possession, and
It's true.
they tend to break away easily when it comes to.
We saw City do that a lot.
Yes.
But they would, about 75th minute. That's true. About 75th minute, they would drop back into at least 5 or 6 guys or men on the back line. And then, usually, yeah. Yeah. All right, here we go. Vancouver trying to get a 4th, maybe. He gets fouled. Yellow card incoming for the sub that came in just a few minutes ago. Jesus Murillo, number 3. He is a center back from Colombia, 30-year-old.
Yeah, it's just the second leg that was dragging.
Yeah. If that was just his left leg, that was probably clean.
Jump over, yes.
Yeah. And it would have been all ball, but that right leg didn't hit the ball at all,
White sold it a little bit.
Yeah.
Now, Vinny's
All right,
all
it'll be...
smiles.
Yeah, it is all smiles and a little bit of nerves for the assistant coach there on Vancouver's sideline. He's the defensive coach, and he's hoping that his defense doesn't blow this lead. Hard to do that. 85th minute coming close, nearing basically a corner kick. Camera angle made it look closer than it was. I think that was about 5 feet to the left. That was actually off of Jesus Murillo, who was the guilty party in the foul that resulted in that free kick. So now it'll be a corner. Vancouver trying to add a fourth, trying to put another nail in the coffin. Like you said, too short on it, head it back in.
So now
Lloris
that's the LA we know
holds.
when Lloris just sends him.
Yeah. Oh, and now a good play. He gets past a man. Here we go. Oh, slip a little bit on the turf. Gets it past a man. Oliveira, pass in. It got blocked by Kubas, I think. It'll be a throw in.
That was the small spark that tells you what LAFC is capable
Yeah.
of doing. That was
Miscommunication goes out of bounds for LAFC, and Vancouver will take possession in the 86th minute.
Well, lucky for them, it's just a short flight.
Not much extra time expected. Only 1 goal, 1 yellow card given out. 2 yellow cards, pardon me. Couple subs. My guess would be 3 minutes of extra time.
Looks like Bogus wants that goal. Really doesn't matter.
Oh, here we go. We can see LAFC try to do something that Vancouver did. That was weird. We can see Vancouver. So remember last game, Vancouver scored with like 3 minutes left in extra time, and it was just kind of a consolation prize, right? Everybody will see a foul here. But maybe LAFC tries to get a goal here, try to have something they can build on. Like I talked about it last game when Vancouver played last week when we were on the call. I think it was Sunday. It was all about get something they can build on over the week going home, right? Now LAFC doesn't need to do the same thing. If they can get a goal, if they can do something really well here, and they can build on that and know what went well, what didn't go well in this game, then they can adjust. I think they have a good chance of doing good next week.
Yeah, you just have to keep yourself in the groove of scoring, which
Yeah,
shows, but looks like
they've been playing like a broken record so far.
Vancouver's defense today is.
Yeah, because what you're seeing is, especially now that they've kind of dropped back a little bit, again, still 5 guys now in the back line, or now 4, but you're seeing the midfielders, the offensive midfielders and the defensive midfielders create a bubble around their midfielder Kubas, who is, if someone gets through that little bubble, he's playing them, right? And if they get past Kubas, then you have the back line. But they're creating a bubble, so LAFC has to go around, and then they trust their left and right backs to make a play, which they just did, and they'll clear it out for a throw-in.
Yeah, and you can see that White is also all the way to their half.
Yeah.
So he's playing defense too.
No need to try to gain another goal here.
And for LA, they know that it doesn't matter what the score looks like now, it's still that you just lost. The game, it's a 1-1 game, a 1-1 series.
Yep.
Yeah, I think he's just a yellow. He's not the last defender. Nice try.
Be careful here. You don't want to get dissent.
Yeah, they're trying to say that he's the last defender. Clearly, you can see.
Yeah, that is dirty. He's lucky that he was close to him, because if he's not, that's a spike to the shin, and that could be a red.
To those points, you might as well just do a rugby tackle,
Yeah.
versus
Might as well just wrap around his legs if you're gonna take him out anyways, because then he can't walk away. Yeah. Start low and drive up. A single leg takedown, MMA style. All right, 89th minute, soon to be the 90th.
a lot of spaces.
He does. He has. The story of this game has been quality of shots for Vancouver. In the first half, Vancouver had 8 more shots inside the box than LAFC did, which is just an astronomical number to come back from. If you go down 2-0, it's hard to come back, nonetheless 3-0. And if LAFC started off like how they're playing now, I don't doubt that this game will be close because they've had more touches in the box this half. They've had more shots in the box this half. They've had more shots on goal. But it's just come down to those own goals, the mistakes. Because last week, it was Vancouver, can they limit their mistakes? Because LAFC has a better roster on paper. They were the favorites going into the game. And can they minimize their mistakes so LAFC can kind of stay within the bounds they want them to, right? But now it's LAFC trying not to make mistakes, which they have had mistakes. And that's the reason why they're losing this game right now.
Yeah, we're showing a lot of people's brackets will either
Yeah.
change quite a lot, or that their presumed finalists might look a little shaky.
Yeah.
Well, clearly, Columbus, that's a killer, but LAFC is not looking too promising.
3 minutes of added time. Yeah, the whole story is flipped on its head since game one. Truly has been domination for one team, and that was LAFC in the first game of this series, and now it's been complete domination for Vancouver. And that doesn't necessarily mean possession. Vancouver has 44% possession.
Yeah, that doesn't matter.
Right?
At this point, it's just showing.
But it's just been quality.
Yeah. It just shows that LA Galaxy held the ball more because they're not too sure what
Yeah.
to do.
Vancouver's used their possession to progressively get upfield. LAFC has had to go around and not be direct through the box because of Vancouver's defensive strategy, which has been very sound.
It's making LAFC think a lot more of what to do next.
Yeah.
Use what they do best, which has speed. But you are right. It looks quite empty for a playoff game. Typically don't like to talk about how many people go and watch games, but it's not fun. Oh my goodness, what?
Oh. What was the foul there? Jersey pull? That's soft. That's soft.
It's one of those when you're already winning, you might as well just here you have it.
Yeah.
Waste a little bit more time.
I think the ref wants to go home.
Yeah, because it was a throw in. Vancouver took it, and then I guess they called it back.
This is weird. I think the refs are tired. Jet lagged. Here we go. Vancouver trying to put another unnecessary nail in the coffin, and it was horrible.
Yeah, why don't
corner
they just
kick.
throw the ball all the way to the flag?
The corner. They'll take the corner, waste time away, and Vancouver will send this series back to Los Angeles in SoFi Stadium, I believe. Right? SoFi Stadium is where they play.
No,
Or they play at the
PMO
Coliseum.
Stadium.
Oh, okay.
PMO.
That's it. They call it there. No corner kick needed.
No,
Vancouver wins 3-0 in a domination of LAFC in a very exciting weekend of soccer. From Friday to now Sunday, we've seen 3 teams eliminated, and we've seen 2 series now go to the third game, including Miami versus Atlanta, which people thought would be a quick sweep, an easy sweep for Miami, but it's been quite the opposite.
quite surprised by it. So definitely appreciate you jumping in.
Yeah.
You want to tell people where they can?
Yeah, of course. Yeah. So I just write for my school. Go to utimes.online, no spaces.com. So it's the letter U and then timesonline.com. You could find me on the profiles page, read some of my articles, and then on Twitter I do just kind of updates and stuff, and a lot of engagement. Lost a bet, did 600 jumping jacks because I said it was I said City Park wasn't going to be renamed Energizer Stadium, and I was wrong, or Energizer Park. And you can find me on Twitter with the initials CB, or you can find me with my last name first and then my first name, or so that would be Bilyu, Bilyu, Charlie, or again you could just look up CB.
Perfect. Awesome. And for those of you that have joined us, thanks for joining. And the typical stuff. Go ahead and like, follow, subscribe, notifications. You know what to do. All right. So hope you have a good week. And hopefully we'll be doing a lot more of city, maybe season closure in the next few days. But with that, we'll continue
For now.
working